Hello everyone, it's Kevin, and it's time to power on and revisit some classics. Today we're slowing things down, no tryharding, no NES hard games, no stress. Just pure unadulterated chill vibes. The PS1 was known for many high-octane games and epics, but throughout my lifetime I've found that the PS1 is also home of many comforting and therapeutic games as well. This list is opinion-based and it only includes games that I've played in the past. I'm sure I'm gonna have to redo this in a year, but alright, here we go. These are the top 10 most chill PS1 games that I've played.
Welcome to Incredible Crisis.
Number 10, Incredible Crisis. Kicking off the list at number 10 is actually a game that does not look chill at all at first glance. Yeah, I know, just hear me out though. This game's scenarios are hectic and a bit zany, but in a weirdly comforting way. Despite the insane storyline and what is happening to our characters, absolutely nothing matters. If you fail, you get to just instantly retry again. You're dodging boulders, rhythm dancing, escaping dangerous situations, and more. If you've ever played WarioWare, this game is similar and it's pretty much the OG of this formula. But here's the thing, because of how this game was designed, it makes for a great turn off your brain and laugh kind of game. And honestly, it's its own kind of chill. It needs to be experienced at least once in your life. It does come at a hefty price tag of $50, but I think it's worth it. Number 9, Gran Turismo 2 Arcade Mode. Well, this game everyone knows about, but what most people don't know is that it originally came with two discs, Arcade Mode and Simulation Mode, aka Chill Mode and Tryhard Mode. All you have to do in this mode is pick a car, a track, and then start the game. Another good thing about this mode is that you can import your cars from the other disc, and you could also play it in 2 players as well. The soundtrack, the smooth PlayStation 1 racing game handling, the empty roads, Gran Turismo 2 in arcade mode is basically the PlayStation 1 version of going for a nice meditating drive in your favorite car. Number 8, Tomba. Yes, with an exclamation mark. One of the strangest PlayStation 1 platformers I've ever played. Despite the strangeness though, it's rather charming. This game kinda reminds me of those 90s cartoons that we all loved. The character design is cool, the music is good, and the levels are pretty cool and interesting. The quests can be a little confusing though, sure, but the game itself is just wholesome and relaxing. I'd say it's the right amount of challenge just to put it above the previous 2 entries. However, I do wonder if Tomba will ever make a comeback. Number 7, Bust a Groove. At number 7, we're getting groovy, baby. This game is pure 90s energy, and it happens to be one of the first 2 rhythm games that I've ever seen. The stakes are pretty low in this one. It's filled with simple inputs, but catchy tracks and characters that kinda have more personality than most fighting games of the time. This is just one of those games you can pick up and play and vibe out to. I just can't decide who my favorite character is though. I'm probably gonna say it's Hero, but it could also be Heat.
You gotta do what?
I gotta believe.
Number 6, You Gotta Believe. Parappa the Rapper. This game is simply iconic. This is the other rhythm game I spoke of in the last entry. The beats and voice acting in this one are amazingly on point, and the story is actually kind of entertaining, and that's why I have it ahead of Bust a Groove. The only time this game isn't chill is if you're trying to go for a perfect run and try to get the cool rating. Otherwise, it's one of the most low pressure games you can ever play. Very satisfying. Number 5, Klonoa, Door to Phantomile. Number 5 might be the most underrated game on this whole list. Everything in this game is just dreamlike and cutesy. The music, the world design, the pacing, it's all perfect. The enemies themselves seem chill. What isn't chill, however, is how you kill them. It's pretty brutal, but I guess we're gonna have to live with it. If I were to quickly sum up this game, I'd say it's a cozy, emotional, and almost meditative game. It's the perfect game to play while wrapped up in a blanket with a hot chocolate by your side. Yet another series that needs a comeback. Number 4, Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. I had to pick one of the Spyro games for this list, and to be honest with you, Spyro 2 is just a better version of Spyro 1 in my opinion, and Spyro 3 has a bit more to it, so let's go with the most chill one, as the list says. And of course, you can't really go wrong with Spyro because not only is he a G, but he is the king of chill. This game is very iconic. It has a signature bright and colorful style, the music is calming, the controls are smooth, and what more can you ask for? Spyro 2 is just pure exploration and vibes, no stress, no pressure. All you're doing is collecting things and working through the game at your own pace. Taking in the cutscenes as well while you're at it, while laughing at the amazing voice acting. Number 3, Bust-A-Move 4. Yep, Bust-A-Move this time, not Bust-A-Groove. In the 2020s, you guys had Candy Crush, but us 90s kids, we had Bust-A-Move. This series was a classic in the arcades, but this version brought it back to your living room. The formula in this one is quite simple. There's cute characters, cute graphics, good music, and low stakes. The puzzles are very satisfying, and the versus mode is not as bad as you would think. Even when things start to go south in this game, it still doesn't stress you out because of everything else that's going on. This is just straight up therapy, man. Number 2, Hot Shots Golf 2. This one's based on one of the most peaceful sports in the world. Golf, of course. This game is the definition of chilling out. I think this game is also the precursor to Mario Golf, if I'm not mistaken, as a side note. But because it's a golf game, you could kind of take your time as it actually waits on your input. The controls are easy, the sound is calming, and the tracks are all good. The characters in this game are quite unique. I can't even explain what they're like. Maybe it's kind of like those 90s cartoon strips, in the newspaper. Do they even make newspapers nowadays? I'm not too sure. And you know what? Personally, I don't even like golf, but I love this game. I just love to play it. I play it, I relax, and I just take in all the vibes. And number 1. And finally, not only the most chill PS1 game that I've ever played, but maybe this is the most chill game on any console ever. Real Fishing 2. And I'm going to be straight up honest with you guys. I thought this game was originally called Fisherman's Bait, as that was a game I played when I was younger, but I was wrong. And no offense to that game, but this game's actually better. This game kind of just screams meditation, if that makes sense. You're just chilling on the lakes, you hear all the sounds, there's a chill pace to it. The gameplay consists of you casting your line, waiting, taking a breath, and it's pretty much just like real fishing, let's put it that way. The sound is what it is, the controls do what they're supposed to, and the graphics hold up. There's no real flaws that I could think of with this one. This is just the kind of game you could even play before bed if you really wanted. I feel like if this game was remade, it'd be a mobile game these days or VR, but it would lose the charm that it had back then. And that was my top 10 most chill PS1 games. Whether you're just winding down after work or school, or you had a stressful day, the PS1 library has some absolute gems that you could chill out to. And before anyone says it, I am going to play Harvest Moon on stream. If you enjoyed this list, drop a like and join the command line. And tell me in the comments, what's your top 3 go-to comfort games? I typically don't advertise much, but this is my first video back in a very long time, and December is PS1 month. Consider subscribing if you would like to see more retro goodness. I would definitely appreciate it. And with that, that's a wrap. It is time to reboot. I will see you on the other side.